Do we really have time to let students create their own meaning? Wouldn't it be more efficient to simply tell them what they need to know? Certainly, it would be. But telling students what they need to know is a bit like eating dinner for a toddler. It would be more efficient and much neater if toddlers would let us eat their dinner for them. The problem is that wouldn't be too nutritious for the child. Well, not nutritious at all. Messy and as slow as it is, if the toddler is to grow, even to survive, we have to let him or her eat. Likewise, the nutritional value of the educational experience is diminished if we do all the thinking and simply tell kids what they need to know. These words from Kylene Beers in the Reading Nonfiction text are very important for us to keep in mind as we plan for instruction. Sometimes it is messy to allow students to create their own meaning. Sometimes it is time-consuming to give students the chance to struggle with a text, but they need the opportunities to do that. Literacy within all of the content areas is so important to help students become lifelong readers and writers, and also be able to achieve success as they go on beyond their years in school. So we're going to share a few strategies a little bit later, but let's hear from some of the other content experts about the importance of literacy in the content area.
As Morgan just pointed out, teaching literacy skills in social studies is extremely crucial to the development of a student's understanding of historical material. It's extremely important that students learn how to analyze and interpret primary sources, just as I'm sure many of you use in your classes. In doing this, we will see loads of success from students.
Thanks, Joe. In science, we really need to teach them how to read text. If you've been teaching for just even a year, you've noticed that your students will struggle with most any text, let alone science. In this training, we taught teachers how to use some really targeted strategies in the content area. This is going to be key to the success of your students. You'll notice a difference, we guarantee it, because the strategies, the lessons, the reading practice, and your guidance are all part of creating a student who is going to be successful no matter what.
Thanks, Ryan. For our ELL students, especially those that are starting and emerging and developing their literacy skills, if they see the same types of strategies used in their ELA classes, in their social studies classes, and their science classes, they will start to be able to transfer their knowledge back and forth between those different content areas and start to feel more comfortable attempting to use the language, practice the language, and achieve much greater literacy than they would without them.
Thanks, Martha. So we've recruited some great teachers to share with you some of the strategies that you can use to make it a little bit easier to give students the opportunities to create their own meaning and read and write within the content areas. We hope you enjoy, and we know your students will enjoy them.